Don't miss a beat, stay tuned tight. The best of the best, shining bright. Tune in now, it's not a game. Today GUINNESS, it's your clan. Time with Francis, a unique delight. Don't miss the magic, shining bright. Tune in and see the best of the best. Today GUINNESS, you'll be impressed. And every week, a new adventure. Francis Jalil, we're ready. From the beach to the dance floor. Don't miss a
Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome back. Time with Frances is here. I miss you all. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. I hope you guys had fun. You enjoyed yourself. And we're back, finally, yes. We're starting off with our first guest tonight, okay? Thank you guys so much for waiting, and we were preparing the links and we're trying to connect, but everything is perfect. And it's worth the wait, because when you see the guest for tonight, I think you should be patient to hear everything she has to say. So don't forget that the program is Time with Frances, and it's live at Twitch, on satellite, Facebook, YouTube, and links are all on TodayGhanaNews TV, so you don't have any excuse, but you can connect on all this, okay? And also we're live on our sister channel on Hingafem 93.5 at Ahimima in the Eastern region. Shout out to all of you that is tuning in there. And also we're on King's Radio in Accra. We're Jaffarma TV at Aurora. Shout out to all of you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate. We're also in OT region, Sekina Information Center. We're also at Tatale, Northern Ghana, at the Lema Community Information Center, and Quantum Fans TV, also in the Volta region, the Aflao in Volta region, okay? I miss you guys so much. Y'all miss me. I miss the question and answer section. I miss you guys, not sending in your questions on time, but we're back. I hope this new year it will change, okay? All right, guys, so don't forget, yes, the program is an interactive show. You got to ask my guest question and she'll get to answer. So don't forget to tell us in the comment section where you're watching us from, and also let us know what you would like the guest for tonight to tell you. All right, so stick and stay. Don't go anywhere. Let's just take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back, and then you'll see who the guest for tonight is. Don't go too far.
Hello, abusiafo. Centrica ewo niema papa ma edimechi ne nkwohwe. Sebani signature sentence so a Centrica ewo homai eba no shade so a fresh Centrica ewo 027 00 and 0552 837247. Centrica follow no ewo TikTok social media handles nyina. TikTok eye Queen Gina 618, and ne Centrica say all your good smell and all your fragrance, we got you covered. Centrica ewo in Sawam off Accra Road ne so wa frena begu screen yi so you no fin shao obe deliver ma kama enekosi December we your rani promo ni obeto bi obeche perfume bako.
Welcome to the Pretty Unisex Salon, where beauty meets confidence. At The Pretty, we bring out the best in you with our professional services like
stylish braiding, elegant fixing of weave-on, relaxing pedicure, stunning acrylic nails, flawless makeup, gentle hair washing, and perfect touch-ups to keep you glowing. Step into the Pretty Unisex Salon today. Your beauty, our passion. We are right located at Agoba Ashoman Road, close to Gold Avenue School. You can equally call us on 0240 or 0261 740678 to book your appointment. The Pretty Unisex Salon. Good, look good and feel good.
Welcome back, everyone. The show is Time with Frances. I'm your host. My name is Frances. I am here today to tell you that I am really honored. Today's guest is a Guinness World Record holder. Yes, she is an artist, okay? And she's a very prominent person. I know most of you might know her because she's very famous as well. And so, without no delay, because we already been delaying you guys, let's welcome Mrs. Sharon Dede. Good evening, Ma. Thank you so much for joining Time with Frances. I appreciate it.
Good evening, my sweetheart. I'm also honored to be on your show today.
Oh, media, I'm really proud because to get you, it's a honor. It's a honor to get you here. I know you're very busy. I saw that you have a lot of press conference piled up, but for you to make out all the time and be here, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. And I'm proud to talk to you as a Guinness World Record holder because I don't know if I've ever had the privilege to talk to someone who has won that highest level of achievement. So thank you.
Okay.
All right, so Andy, let's get into it. I want my viewers want to know. I know everybody want to know. We already know you're Guinness World Record holder, but we want to know how this journey started for you. Was it when you were young, or at your prime, or at just maybe a few years ago?
This journey started, I think, before anything materializes, it starts from the mind. Yeah. Yeah. So, if I may say where it really started from, it was around 2022, 23 when I hung with Three Lemons, Auntie Franca, and I told her I had done 1,580 paintings for Rock City.
Mm-hmm.
Then she went like, "Hey, how did you do that? That's a whole Guinness World Record." So at least that was the first time that name hit my mind, and I felt like, "Ooh, then why don't I call the Guinness World Record people? Tell them I've done this painting." So I tried getting their contact. I couldn't. Then I got an email, and then I sent to them that, I had done this. And they replied and said, "No, that's not how we operate. Because you should have made us know when you were doing them.
Yeah.
Doing it, that was when we should have known." Yes.
Mm.
So when it came to that, I was like, oh. Then I would have to, find another time and do a whole thing. I'll
Wow.
need to find another time to do a whole thing. Yes. So that was when I started searching out. And then along that line, the Singathon came into session.
Okay.
So I saw more of, how to go about the invitation, like application and everything. Yes. So that was when I applied for the longest painting marathon. That was when I applied for the longest painting marathon. And then I was approved by the records people. And that one was a record somebody had done already.
So you wanted to break it.
That was a record someone had done already.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was done by a Nigerian gentleman, and it was 100 hours. I decided to go 168 hours, but there were so much challenges attached to that record. You know,
Yeah.
so if you ask how I got the idea or what made me start or get into the world record, that's what happened.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your lovely story with us. And now we want to get into your inspiration. Like, what inspires you?
Okay.
What
Are you
sparks
talking
like
about my
motivation?
inspiration with
Yeah.
my creativity in general?
Yes.
Oh, that's a very dicey question because there are so, I don't know. I see myself to be a naive painter. And when I talk about somebody being a naive painter, then I'm talking about people who paint from within, you
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
So most of the time, my inspirations come from within. And talking about them coming from within, it's based mostly on our everyday life,
Okay.
how we go about our daily lives, things that happen around us, our emotions, our culture, our heritage. And come to think about it, I also see myself to be somebody who loves history and the past. And I'm always trying to put those things on canvas in order for the new generation to also see what we had, what we have, and how they can build on it. So, with that connection, obviously, my inspiration always comes from seeing things that are related to our culture and our heritage.
You don't want the
I
culture
don't
to
know.
die. I can see that. So you're reviving it through painting. That's very
Yes,
nice.
yes, yes, that's what I do. Yeah. So my inspiration normally comes from what I see, what I hear.
Oh, I
This
hope.
so that
Okay.
it can be projected into the future. Yeah.
All right. All right. So how can you do you have like a favorite medium that you go to with paint? Is it digital or is it sculpture?
Yes. Um. Because of I've got a bit of allergy when it comes to the paint. So the paint that really suits me is the acrylic paint.
Okay.
And as for if you speak about the medium as in the surface, no, I don't have a favorite. I put the
Okay.
painting anywhere I can, whether on the ground, on the wall, on a
Okay.
canvas, on a plant, whatever is available. Yes,
Okay.
I make use of it. Yes. But when it comes to the medium of paint, acrylic is what and watercolor are what I'm able to paint with. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. So what's your story behind your latest piece? I know you have a latest piece, right? that you've
Yes.
done recently. Yeah. What can you tell us the story behind it?
If you talk about latest piece, within within about 4 days, I've done about 8 paintings.
All right. If you can just quickly summarize what's your story behind those 8 paintings that you did. For I mean,
Okay,
within 4 days.
let me
Well, I
just
mean,
let me
you have Guinness World Record, so you are fast. And you, I mean, when it comes to speed, I know you have it. I can challenge you with that. Wow, within
let,
4 days,
let me
8 pieces. Wow, that's good. So, what are the story behind those pieces, please? If you may know.
um I have a painting here
Okay.
which I'll just pop up for you to see what I'm talking about. This is just something that the viewers can see. Uh,
Yes.
as
Yes.
usual, you can see the independent, the black
Independent.
star,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
yeah, and then you can see the arch.
The flag,
You can see
the
the arch turned upside down. You can see the Ghana
yes,
flag,
yes, and
and
I
you can
see the
see some
sign
abstract
yummy.
faces also
Yeah.
expressing on the painting. Yeah. So with such a painting, if you ask me what the story is, the painting is basically, and you can see a Dinkra symbols as well in it.
Symbols, yes, I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the painting is projecting is our Ghanaian culture and our heritage. So obviously the Edinkra, like the Nyamidria, is
Yeah.
speaking about the strength of God. The Jinyame is our faith in God. And then you can see my abstract faces as usual, which
Yes.
gives
Is that your
different
logo? Because
expressions.
it's like it cuts across most of your paintings. You put it like
Yes,
God.
yes,
That's it. Yes.
observe that. Yes. I love mixing them with our icons because they speak to the eye. Yes. So for instance, with this face, you can see that there is a closed and an opened eye.
Open eye, yeah.
Yes. And it brings out the fact that, whether we are awake or we are asleep, we still have to preserve our heritage, our culture, yes. So I also put the Ghana flag in, and then I added a few colorful stuff. Yes.
That's a lovely painting.
Thank you.
Like you normally say it's all about history, it's all about heritage, and you put the symbols, the flag. I love that. But do you have any hidden like meanings, hidden things that symbolizes your painting? Like something that is hidden that we don't know, but like is there.
There are always things hidden in my paintings, and they vary depending on the type of painting.
Okay.
And that is what makes the painting interesting because you will have to keep looking. That is why I put out my abstract forms in it. You see, so as you watch them, you keep wondering what's this, and each time you watch it, it gives you a different message. So I normally hide my face, the facial expressions in the paintings in order to give the mind something to think about.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I know that you won the Guinness World Record, but when was the first breakthrough? Like, when was that first painting that you did that really catches eyes of people and make you to believe that this is actually something I can do? When did it start for you?
I think I'll say that time I was about 12 years old. Yes. And it was a Christmas season. And as usual, a child, I didn't have any money to buy anything to give anyone. And I had some colors, some watercolors there, and paper there, and some brushes. So obviously, I was like, why can't I draw something and some crayons and give out? So I did about 12, 13 paintings on a half A4 sheet paper. I walked into the town. I used to live in a small community at Tapo, New Tapo Akim, Kokoro said. So it was safe to walk into the town. And at that time, so I went and I confronted one um, carpenter, and at that I knew my mom used to go to him, and I asked him if he could frame them for me to give them as gifts. And to have that mind at that time, I think it was it was something else. Yes.
Yeah,
So he was,
you know
and I
what you
think
wanted.
he found me so interesting that he got involved in it and got me a cardboard. We stuck the papers on with glue, and then he got his leftover wood, fixed them around it, and with some small nails. And then he was like, the wood might rot, so we will have to put coal tar. The one we
Yeah,
use on the roof. Yes,
on the road. Yeah.
to coat it. Yes, so that it prevents the insects from eating the wood. So we did that, and they came out very beautiful. They came out very, very beautiful. And in the end, I gave it out to my friends. That was
Oh.
when that was when I went off with the art, because I had to go and study architecture in the university at Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. I went on to do my master's at London South Bank University in construction and project management. So you see, all this while the art was a bit absent from my life.
Yeah.
Then I came back to Ghana, started working with the construction firms, and even currently I'm working at Accra Technical University with architecture at the development office. Yes. So it was when I I started getting back to my painting, which is about 12 years ago. Then a friend of mine, who I gave one of those little paintings to,
Yes.
had my name, around. And it just caught her, and she called me and she said, "Hey, Padiki, do you know that I have the painting you gave me when we were kids?"
Oh,
And I'm talking about over 30 years ago.
yeah, that's such a long time.
Yes. So I was like, "Marcia, can you please send it to me?" She said, "Of course. I'm getting a boat right now to get it to you." And look, she sent the painting. It was still fresh. The wood was not tampered with. The paper
Wow.
was intact on the card. Everything is still intact. I wish I knew where it was, but I'll have to look for it. That's the problem. Yes.
Yeah.
And I have that painting in my possession. I have it with me now in this house. And look, that painting can sell for $1 million. But
Of course.
yes, 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 in an auction house, because it's a fine wine. And coming back to your question, it was through that painting that I saw that, you know, I was really an artist, because casting my mind back to that 12-year-old girl who was able to form that kind of painting and get it framed and preserve it with a quota, and it is still living. Hmm,
Yeah.
I think.
That's art. That's real art.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so we've talked about the nice stuff, your journey, and your success. But I know there are one or two challenges that you faced when starting. So if you can share that, what's that main challenge that you face that you feel like you nearly give up, but because of the love, you just say, okay, let me just do this.
In terms of the challenges, they are still there.
I
I
know.
don't think it's gotten away yet. But looking at the earlier times, as you're saying, in Ghana, we haven't really embraced art as it should be embraced. The ordinary Ghanaian has not finished buying food and water, as they will tell you, for them to come and buy a painting at a high expense, like, high cost.
I got, yeah.
So, yes. So, due to this, it's so difficult selling your paintings, getting them sold, getting them understood and admired and appreciated and bought. And that is one thing that can frustrate you as an artist in Ghana. And I know I'm not the only person speaking. I'm sure I'm being a voice of visual artists in Ghana. It is really, really frustrating because if the diaspora has not walked in to come and appreciate a painting and bought it, sometimes the painting can be in that gallery for a year and it's not purchased. There are only few Ghanaians who patronize paintings. And like I was telling you, if you are able to get people like Rock City, who also got the vision to use an artist, a local artist, you know, to beautify their spaces, how many times are you going to sell a painting? And that is one very, very big challenge. The second one is amongst the artists ourselves, you know, being accepted and being pushed forward is also another thing. We have this Ghanaian mentality. It has to be only me. It has to be only me. You know. So when you go into any group and probably there are people who have been there before, who are in already, and you are coming out shine, like you are making your noise. Don't let me say shining. The shining depends on the public. But you are making your noise. Obviously, you attract some hatred and that kind
Yeah.
of hey, Ofi Hipa, Dabe no buy, that
Eh,
kind of thing.
yeah.
But maybe you were 12 years old, but just that your parents
Mhm.
stopped you, you were not able to come out with who you are.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were not stopped by now, you are some Picasso somewhere. Do you understand? Yeah.
Yes.
So once you started with another full force and speed, and people don't understand you. So
Yes.
there are so many challenges. Then we come to the financial aspect. Most
Very
of the art
important.
products are imported into the country, and that makes it so expensive due to duty and tax and all that. So, as a young artist coming up, it's so difficult affording the materials. No matter how creative you are, it limits you because
Yeah.
probably you might have wanted to paint maybe do about 10 paintings this week, but there's no money to buy that canvas and that paint and that brush. Do you understand? So it limits you to maybe one or two, and it's I think it's also another thing that can frustrate an artist because we don't want to be stopped. We always want to get gold. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I've listened to all, and I know the viewers have listened to all these challenges. But what do you feel as an artist? Like, what can you do? Or what can maybe a group of you do to change this? Because if somebody don't change it, it's gonna be like this.
That's what we are still fighting for. I
Yeah.
feel that we need to come together. You know, we need to
Yeah.
come together because every artist is unique.
Yeah.
No matter what, I can never paint what my colleague paints, and that person cannot paint what I do because we are all very, very different. So why can't we come together, put our things together, hold exhibitions together, try and when something is together, it's stronger.
Yes.
Yes. So what I feel is, or even if one is doing this, we need to go and support. We need
Support.
to back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, we need to hold on to them. Help them to also shine. Through that, yours is also going to come out
Yes.
very well. Yes. So I feel that is what I keep. I'm still advocating for. I'm still pushing, and I know one day I'll get it. I know one day I'll get
Yes, definitely. As long as
it.
don't stop, keep pushing. I'm sure those who believe in the dream would definitely
I
join.
don't give up in life, so you can
Yeah.
see that from the record. Yes, I don't
Yes.
give up in life. Yeah.
Definitely, I know you're a very strong woman, so I'm sure you'll get there. We'll hear it very soon. It's a pity that it's even African art that is being portrayed, but people still don't purchase it. They don't patronize it. Because if it was something different you're painting, I would have said maybe that's why people don't want to buy. But this is a typical Ghanaian culture that you're sharing out there, like history out there, but still people just don't want to buy. So I don't know what we're going to do for people to fall in love with the art. Because there's no way I can see a painting like this and I only want it to be hung somewhere in my office or in my home, or I mean in my child's room or something, so that he or she knows where they are coming from. And I want to ask them, do we have like an exhibition in Ghana every year, like you artists do, that is very, very like out there that people know? Maybe we also have to advertise, be doing this thing to encourage people to come for this arts shows.
Yes, yes, yes. Um, I think there's so much to be done in relation to that. Talking about you seeing that painting and never say you don't want it hung in your space. I believe a lot of Ghanaians also have that feeling, but that money aspect blocks it. So sometimes what I decide to do is I try to get as much a cheaper paint, as I can get, especially when I travel outside the country. I really fish around to see if I can get paints that are on sale and are a bit cheaper, so that when I bring them and I'm able to use them to paint, I can charge lower to fit into the pockets of the ordinary Ghanaian. And these are things I've been doing for the past years, and mostly I end up even using those paints to do my painting sessions with groups and organizations and for people's parties, which also benefits us as a country, if I may say, because my type of painting session is not just the fun aspects, but there are more discussions, and there's knowledge attached to it, and I also make sure I bring out the talent out of the people who I have the session with. Yes.
All right. So
So
you teach people like how to paint, not only at
I, I,
parties or.
I don't teach. I don't teach. You can't
Okay.
teach art. I say
Okay.
this every day. We don't teach art.
Okay.
We we bring out art. Yes.
Okay. So you bring out
And
the
the
art
only
in the
way to bring
people.
out art from somebody is through brainstorming and a conversation, and you know putting ideas together.
Okay.
And yes, and that is the way, because if you say you are going to teach somebody, looking at my background, I didn't learn the art. You get where I'm coming from? Yes.
Okay.
And I believe there are more natural artists like me out there, especially in the deprived areas and all that. You were talking about my press launch. Yes, I'm launching my foundation, the Padiki Arts Foundation. I've been working with it already, but I'm now officially going to put it out and do it on a larger scale. And with this, I've been visiting orphanages, villages, very deprived villages, schools all around Ghana, and and look, the things that I bring out of people, I get surprised myself. We have so many hidden talents out there that we need to work on. And I'm embarking on that journey, and I'm not stopping till I'm done. And I don't think I'll
Yeah,
ever be done.
I was going to get into that with that foundation, but since you brought it up, I wanted to ask you that. Um, do you go to like, is it just like the village, or you just go to just the towns there to recruit like all these artists? Because I
Eh,
know there's some villages it's difficult to get to, but do you try
yes,
as much as possible to
yes,
go there?
yes. Those are the places that I even love, you know, because here are people that they don't have any idea,
Yes.
you know. Yes, and it's very interesting when you engage such children on the arts path, you know. And talking about the other places, yes, I go everywhere. I'm a multi person. I visit schools in Accra, schools in a remote villages,
Yes.
um, orphanage, and apart from bringing out talent, I would like to add this thing that art is also a healing um, tool, if I may put it that way. And because of this experience I'm going to share with you, I got up this new year and I donated children paintings to 4 children wards in 4 different hospitals in Accra.
That's
Why?
nice.
Because I went to do a session with an orphanage and there was a little boy painting a man smoking. So I asked the caretaker, why is he painting this? Then she was like, Madam, if you know how happy we are that you come here, you don't know. Because this boy was a part of an armed robbery gang. They used to push him through the window to open the doors, and they put him on drugs. And he was just about 10 years old.
Oh my
And
goodness.
we got hold of this boy. We've taken him to the rehab. We thought he was clear. But your art session has made us see that he's still got the images and the thoughts in his mind.
So that's why he was
Yes,
painting.
yes. So you see, whatever it has solved. So then they knew they had to take him back to the rehab and continue working on him
Yeah.
because it hadn't drained from his system. So from that moment, I realized that art pieces are a healing too. So I
Yes.
was like, look, I don't have much money now, but let me just do a few for the hospitals. So I visited the Princess Marie, I visited Kolebu, Rage 37, and donated paintings to the children, or mounted it for them. And look, if you see the smile on the doctors, the nurses, the patients' faces, you could see
That
that,
was so sweet of you. That was so
yeah,
kind. Yes.
thank you.
I always love when people reach out to children because they're very
Yeah,
special,
yes,
especially
yes,
those who are in rehab. I know
yes,
because I've been there, yes. So I really appreciate you doing that. Just I pray that people will join you, continue to support your belief on what you want to share with people out there. They will come and push you to the next level. So I want to ask you about this the Guinness Book of Record challenge. Like, did you at a point in time wanted to say, you know what, I don't think I can do this because the hours and
Did
all
I
that,
at a point
or it's
wanted to
something
do
that you
it?
really wanted and you fought for it?
Oh yes, I really wanted it. I really, really wanted that record because, um, firstly, let me put Ghana first. I wanted to project our culture to the world. I wanted to put our heritage out to the world. I wanted the outside world to see how rich our culture is,
Yeah.
for them to come and patronize, and be part of it. So that was the first record I did, the longest painting. I did about 168 heritage, historic, slavery, culture based paintings. I didn't get that record. And I was like, no, I still need my record. I have projected Ghana one way or the other, whether I got the record or not. But I
Yeah.
still needed my record because I felt that holding that record, um, apart from the challenging side where I love challenging myself, holding that record will really give me a very good recognition as an artist. In terms of the international side, it will definitely open doors,
Yes.
Then the other side too was when I was choosing the image that I was going to form from the leaf prints, I chose no other thing than the Ghana flag. Because I was limited to only one painting. And this time I couldn't draw the African woman, I couldn't draw the Larabanga Mosque, I couldn't draw the bone shaker. I decided that what can entail, like what can entail all these my paintings, and that was the Ghana flag. And once someone sees the Ghana flag and they follow it, they will come and see what our rich culture is. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
I mean the flag speaks a lot. When you say it, nobody has to tell you. Of course, it's from Ghana. It's Ghanaian.
yeah, yeah,
So I think you
yeah.
chose
And the
wisely.
beautiful thing about this record is it's not been done anywhere before.
Wow.
This is the first time that record has been set.
Good.
So Padiki and Ghana are the first to set that record in the world.
Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations. And this is a big one. It's a huge one because nobody has done it before and you were the first. And I hope
Yes.
nobody will come on and break it. So you will continue to hold it for a while and enjoy it. Yes.
I'm going to break my own record.
Yes, and you can. Exactly. No, that one is allowed, of course. You can push yourself and break it. And so that nobody can. That is it's so nice talking to you. I really enjoy talking to you. And I want to ask a funny question. If like your art is a soundtrack, what sound will it be?
Oh, wow, what a question. We are going. I don't have a good voice, so. No, we are going. We know we will. That
Okay.
that soundtrack carries all my artwork
Okay. Okay.
because it's a journey and it holds our heritage, it holds our culture, it holds our future.
Yes.
We are showing our heritage and our past to the future generations to help them to also continue going on the path.
Okay. And what's the weirdest thing you've ever used to create an artwork? The weirdest thing, like you didn't imagine you can use it.
Ah, do I have a weirdest thing? There was a time there was a time when I was young, and I don't think anyone has asked me such a question. I've forgotten about this thing. You have just thrown my mind back to Tapu. And
Yeah.
you know that this plant that got this sticky glue in it. When you pluck the leaves, the white substance comes,
Yes, yes.
and we use it to stick our book. Yes. So that is what I used to stick things on papers. And there was a time I drew a girl. And at that age, every girl I drew on the paper was called Akosia Menu because I had a doll that I had named Akosia Menu.
Oh,
And this Akosia Menu I drew to real hair. So there was a time I had to, tear some of my hair and put some of that glue on the paper to stick it on together. I guess I guess that is the most weirdest
you were
medium I
very
have
creative,
used.
I think.
It
Your
takes
creativity was then, I think it started from there. That was very creative
I
of
think
you.
so. I think so.
Yes. Oh, Aisha, thank you so much for this. I really am enjoying the interview with you. I don't even want
Oh,
to
me
stop, but
too.
we
It's
have to go on
lovely.
a break so that when we come back, our viewers will also, they sometimes they send in their questions. They want to know much more about you. So I'm hoping that after the break, you will answer all the questions. So just take a break, water break, just relax yourself. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello abusiafo, Centrica ewo niema papa ma edimachi ne nkwohwe. Seba ne signature sentence so a Centrica ewo homai eba no shades so a free Centrica ewo 027 0042568 and 0552 837247. Centrica follow no ewo TikTok social media handles ni nyina. TikTok eye GUINNESS618 and ne Centrica say all your good smell and all your fragrance, we got you covered. Centrica ewo in Sawam off Accra Road ne so wa frɛ na begu screen yi so you know facial obe deliver ma kama ene kosi December we your rani promo ne obeto bi obeche o perfume baako.
Welcome to the Pretty Unisex Salon, where beauty meets confidence. At the Pretty, we bring out the best in you with our professional services like stylish braiding, elegant fixing of weave-on, relaxing pedicure, stunning acrylic nails, flawless makeup, gentle hair washing, and perfect touch-ups to keep you glowing. Step into the Pretty Unisex Salon today. Your beauty, our passion. We are right located at Agbogba Ashoman Road, close to Gold Avenue School. You can equally call us on 0240-796422 or 0261-740678 to book your appointment. The Pretty Unisex Salon. Good, look good and feel good.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking and staying with us. It's Time with Frances. I'm your host. My name is Frances Ja. Don't forget, we're live now every Friday, okay? I'm back. I'm live. So don't forget to tune in. The program is live at Twitch on satellite. It's on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're also on links, so all on TodayGhanaNews TV. We're also live on our social channel on Hing FM. 93.5 at Ahing Engma. In the Eastern region, we have King's Radio in Accra, Jaframa TV at Warora. And in OT region, we have Sekina Information Center at Tatale North in Ghana, at the Lema Community Information Center at Nkwanta and Fans TV. Also at Aflow in the Volta region. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, okay? So you already know we have question and answer. Yes, we are coming to that, but let's bring Guinness World Records back. Yes, welcome back, Sharon.
Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you for
Before we get into the question and answer section, I want us to talk the business parts of this whole art thing. I know that you said you put your art in galleries, but do you have an online? Do you sell online as well in case people want to purchase? I don't have it. I don't have to come to the art gallery there.
I have my personal gallery, the
Okay.
Padiki Art Gallery.
Okay.
Although it's a small space, it's a packed up space with all varieties of paintings, abstract paintings
Okay.
on our culture, our heritage. And it's located on the Labadi Beach Road.
Okay.
And any Google, once you enter it into the Google map, it will bring you there. But we are near where the La Polyclinic used to be. And we are also opposite the Goyle near Jokers, the Jokers pub.
Okay.
Yes, we also have a website that's www.padikiartgallery.com.
Okay.
And when you go there, you see all my activities, all, almost 80% or 70% of my paintings. Some are for sale there. Even if the person is outside and they want to purchase, we can deliver.
All right.
We
That's
have
good.
the means of delivering it to you wherever you are. So you can visit the website and pick a painting, let us know. There are contact details there. Once you contact us, we will arrange with you, get it delivered to you. And on our social handles too, we have TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, what have you. And
So
they all come as
what's the name on all those social media handles in
Padiki
case people
Art Gallery. Padiki Art
Key Art
Gallery.
Gallery on all social
Yeah,
media platforms?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. And I want to talk about the pricing. How do you price your art? Is it based on the type of art that you paint or the quality of products that you use?
One of the most difficult things doing in this world is pricing an art piece. Um, you being the artist, most times pricing that art piece comes from what you went through to paint it.
Okay.
That is the first thing you consider. Then the materials you put in will come as well before you look at the type of art it is. Yes, so it doesn't just come at once that, oh, this one, I've just done this thing, it's 5,000. No, it doesn't go like that. You look, you look within you, what you went through. There can be a very small art piece, but what went into it is bigger than a
Yeah.
whole, wall of. Do you get where I'm coming from? Yes.
Yes, yes,
So that
yes.
is
I
why the
understand.
pricing of artworks are a bit dicey. Yes,
Okay.
and it's only the artist who can price it on their work. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see questions already from my viewers. They can't wait, right? All right. So, Sharon, we have a question for you. It's from Frimpong Buffy. Frimpong Buffy is saying, wow, I love her motivation and boldness. Congratulations to her for making Ghana proud. Watching from
Thank
Akusia.
you.
Okay, yes, so yeah, all right. He's just motivating you, he's just congratulating you.
Thank
But
you.
we
Thank
have another one from Patient. Oh, Aunt Patient is saying, this is bold decision apart from financial, what are the other factors and challenges she had to break the world record? And Sharon.
you. Yeah. Um, there were so many challenges, but the major one is what she put out. She's removed from it. Looking at the record itself, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy in terms of energy and all that. Your the creative side of it, putting a lot of thought into it, um, getting your team together, and then with this leaf print especially, which I got a record. You don't have to repeat one leaf, so you can imagine. After you've smeared the paint on the leaf and you've walked to where the canvas is and you've stuck it on, smeared it, removed it, you need to put that leaf away, come back for a different one. Yes.
Wow,
So you can imagine the movement.
that's a
It got
lot
to
of
a point I
exercise.
couldn't even stand on my legs. It got that bad. And they had to
Oh,
put ice block on my legs. And, the challenges were so much, so much.
well,
But
it's good you won it. When you
yes,
see it
yes,
now,
we
it's
feel
all, yes, it's so deserving. All right, we have another question from Nana saying, wow, she has a unique craft. Of course, she does. Watching from Tetele, Northern Ghana, and greetings from Sakina Information Center listening. All right, greetings there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, Sakina Information Center. Robert, okay, my favorite person. Robert is saying, good evening, watching from Paris, France. She has a unique way of painting. Yes, she does. I agree with you. I would encourage her to put her work on international exhibitions. Well, yes, I'm sure she already she's doing that, right? And Sharon, you already putting your work out there in the
yes,
international.
I'm getting them there definitely. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
I,
Thank you, Robert.
okay. And we have another one. Sika Pa family is saying, watching from Jumaponia, Kufuridia. I saw her visiting some dignitaries in Ghana. Oh, really? Well, I mean, she's a big shot, so definitely she should. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for your questions. We have more. Yes, we do. And if you're saying, please kindly ask her if she has a shop where one can walk in to buy her works. Watching from Sonia. Yes, I think she mentioned that, but please, Auntie Sharon, can you just say that again in case somebody wants to
Yes, my shop, my gallery, Hadiki Art Gallery, is on the Labad Beach Road, and it's opposite the Goyle near Jokers. But once you enter it in the Google map, it's going to bring you directly to the gallery. And trust me, you will get your painting to take home.
All right. So, Jabode, I hope that answered the question. If you want to buy, please just go there and you will get what you're looking for. All right. We have another lady. Lady Molly saying, watching on Twitch from Pittsburgh in Russia. Madam, congratulations for putting Ghana in the international map. Yes, she does. She does put us in the international map. All right, yeah, we have, okay, NDC Diaspora, watching from Amsterdam, Holland. Frances, welcome back and Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much. Happy New Year to all of you. I missed you all so much. And we have Boche saying, wow, great show. Please kindly ask her, what message does her painting carries? Watching Rahim Imam. All right. I think she said that, but Ansha, please, can you just answer again? Because Wacha wants to know your message of your painting. What
My
message does it?
the messages in my paintings are always projecting our Ghanaian and African culture, our heritage, slavery, the African woman. And these messages are supposed to be passed on onto the future generations for them to know what we had, what we have, and what to build on it. Yes, thank you.
All right, that answers the question, Brachi. And just from my TV, yes, my people, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And they're saying Ghana is really blessed with talent, and Madam Sharon Paddy is an example. Watching from from YouTube from Wara in OT region. Thank you guys so much from my TV. Yes, of course, we have a lot of talent, and she's even about to bring out more talent. So you don't have any idea what she's building on. So very soon you will hear more and see more. Kweku is saying, may God give her long life to enable her impact the new generation of Ghana. Amen to that. Watching from
Amen.
Sulu in the Eastern region. Yeah, she has to get the long life because she has a lot of things that she has to do. God will give her that and strength and money to do that. Kweku is
Amen.
saying, may Oh, all right. Nyamia is saying, I am really happy to watch this program this afternoon. Madam Sharon is an inspiration to the it's an inspiration watching from Nkwanta in the Oti region. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Nyami, for this. Yes. And we have
Thank you.
Frima saying, watching from Masenia. Oh, congratulations to Madam Sharon. Yes. She deserves all the congratulations. And we
Thank
have
you so
Johnny.
much.
Johnny is saying, watching you live from is it Mansfield? Okay, Texas. Watching you live from Texas.
Oh,
She needs to be celebrated to boost her morale and encourage others with the same or different talents or gifts. Yes, she
I
needs
love
it. We're
you.
going to
I
celebrate
love
her.
you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Johnny, for that. Sensei. All right, I think that's where we draw the curtains on the messages. They're all so lovely and nice, and all the congratulations and all the prayers we say amen to. Okay. So I want to ask Tara, please, is there anything new that you're working on, something that we should expect from you anytime from now?
Apart from breaking my own record, I'm gonna do the press launch, and that's gonna involve a lot because I'm not doing a normal press release. That will be just about some 10 minutes part of the program where I will announce to the press and the country with a certificate. After that, we are launching the foundation, Padiki Arts Foundation. And with that launch, we are having an exhibition where I'm currently working with leaves. I'm incorporating the leaf print into my paintings now. It's going to be a kind of signature and style of mine. So there's going to be my first set of paintings on exhibition with leaf concepts and my other paintings. Then there's also going to be the table showing all the leaves that I used with their medicinal purposes, their traditional benefit, like their history, their economic benefits. Everything is going to come, you know, with it. So it's going to be a very massive, beautiful exhibition. There's going to be poetry that is related to both my record and the leaves. And there's going to be music. There's going to be other activities. There are surprises in the program, and I guess it's going to be a very beautiful
Okay,
thing.
so this program, when is it going to be? When is it
It's
happening?
on the
And is there
19th
ticket sales
of February.
or is free for the public?
Oh, it's open. It's open at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel,
Okay,
and it's on the 19th of February.
okay.
Yeah,
All
at
right.
10.
So everyone
Yeah.
is invited. You heard her. If you're in Ghana, La Palm Beach Hotel, so keep the dates. Okay, in February, she'll be doing all this fun stuff. So pass through and see all this. I wish I would be there, but please, if we want you here, I hope you will bring all those leaves too.
And there'll be some auctioning of a few of those leaf print paintings and some of the surprises that will be there. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I can't wait to have you. I'm also going to have an exhibition here very soon, and I already said I want you to be here. I want you to come and showcase because that is the whole idea behind what I'm also
I
doing.
will. I will. I'll
Project
be honored and
Africa
I'll
to the
love
world.
that. Okay.
Yes. So when I saw your painting, I was wow, wow. I was overwhelmed. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I've been seeing paintings. I am a fan of art, but this one was just like massive. And yours is so broad, like so big. And I was like, is she? And she's not even that young to say where she gets all this energy from, you know? But like the word says, they say black don't crack. You are a very good example of that, trust me.
Thank
So
you.
I
Thank you
can't
so
wait.
much.
Yes, for you to come all the way here, come and showcase your beautiful painting and bring, Africa, bring Ghana to the map here and show us this beautiful, the leaves, especially like you just said. I wish when you're coming that one, I would personally ask you to do that as well here. because that's like our own personal medicine. You
There,
know.
there's something I left behind. There's something I've invented, or should I say, brought out of myself. I paint programs, and that is
Oh,
how I got to paint the program of the Black Star Experience for the President of Ghana, His
yes, I was
Excellency
going to say
Dr.
that.
Mahdi Mahama.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
So what I do is I put myself into the program as I sit there. Anything
Mm-hmm.
I hear, anything I see, at the end of the program, you see everything on the canvas.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow, that's
yeah,
beautiful. I saw that.
yeah.
I saw that. It was so beautiful. Yes. So we can't wait to have all this experience. So please. Wow, you
Oh,
guys
you
can see
have that
that. That's a
picture.
picture
Oh,
right there
you.
with His Excellency. Yes, our President of Ghana. Yes, he's so proud. You guys can see. Aunt Sharon, this is so beautiful. I can't wait to have all this experience, like just see you in person and you doing all this in person. I will really, really appreciate it. Thank you
Thank
so,
you.
so
Yes,
much.
you're
Yes, for
welcome.
this.
Thank you.
You've done very well. You've done so well.
Thank you.
Wow, you guys, you see how beautiful the art is. And it's so colorful, which I love, you know? It brings out like all the colors. Africa is all about colors, boldness and all that. And it's so lovely. Well, we can't wait. We can't wait to have you here.
I
Definitely, we're
can't
gonna do
wait to
something.
be with you there too.
Yes, I know. All right. Any last words to your fans, your friends, your family, your children, your loved ones, anyone you want to say shout
And
out to?
firstly, I want to thank my kids, my three beautiful kids who have always been supporting me and going through my stress with me and accommodating my stress each moment. Also, I thank my brother Tete Paddy, my sister Chicho, and my sister-in-law Betty. I love her so much. She's always been my inspiration. Anytime I go down, hey, she's there to lift me up. Then I go on to thank my Guinness World Record team, from my team leader, Caleb, to my QS, Mr. Hansen, to everybody on that team who helped me bring this record to a success. Um, I thank Accra Technical University for still having me here and me being able to do my art as my hobby. They've been very, very supportive. The Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, UNESCO, they've all been holding on, like backing me, and I'm so grateful for that. Uh, I have a message for the youth and for parents.
Okay.
When you see your kids exhibiting any talents in art, please encourage them. Don't think art is just a drawing. Art can be a $1 million piece,
Yes.
which
Yeah.
somebody who's even a doctor cannot earn within
Yeah.
like their whole lifetime of working.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
I feel that whatever talent we have or we see, we need to nurture it properly and encourage it
Yeah.
to come to life. Yeah.
I saw they were showing the picture of when you were doing the Ghana flag, the painting of that as well. That was so beautiful.
That difficult moment. You see, I had put it down. My legs were
Yes,
hurting. So I
I
couldn't
know.
stand and I needed to sit.
Mm-hmm.
There
Yes.
were, it was such a journey.
Yes, it was. It was. And now you're here and we're so proud. Thank you so much for joining us. Time with
And
Frances.
thanks,
I'm so,
thanks
so
for
happy.
having me. Thanks to my
Yes.
friends and families. If I didn't mention your name, I've not forgotten about you. You are so many people that have supported me and been there for me. Love you all.
Okay. All right. We want to say also big thank you from my team to you for having time to spend time with me personally. I'm so honored. I mean, I'm blushing. You can't see it now, but wait till you see me one on one, and you know how how honored I am to have you. You know, I'm so proud of you, and I pray that
Thank
all
you.
everything you're planning, we're going to be taking it every day. I'll be calling you, we'll be talking. We want to see your works. We want to see how everything will unfold. So just get ready for me. I'll be bugging you. Don't mind
I
me.
forgot somebody. I've got a little niece in the UK called Melody, and
Okay.
she is so proud of me, and she just keeps me going. The days I feel like putting that brush down, Melody will give me a message, and I get up and I move on. Melody, if you watch this, I love you so much. Love you now. Love you, Mio. Love you all.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I wish we can go on and on and on. It's just like
I
having a
know.
conversation.
I know.
Yes. Yes. But definitely, like I said, we'll follow you through, we'll follow you up with all everything that you'll be doing. We'll
Okay.
have more time to do this and again. Thank you so much. And let me leave you so that you can go and rest. We
All
appreciate you
right.
spending time with us. All right, guys, it's time with Frances. We drop the curtains here for today. Yes, we will see more of her and more of the things that she's about to do with time. Okay, so I would just want to say it out there. We're also coming up with our own exhibition. We'll be talking about that now because it's in August, it's in summer. So if you want to sign up, you're an exhibitor, you want to sign up, you want to join, you want to come showcase Africa to the world because that's the purpose of this exhibition. We want to show our culture, our heritage, our food to this part of Europe. So if you're someone, you're doing something and you think you haven't gotten that like the population or that you want to push out and let people see what you're doing and you've not gotten that platform, well, we have it here for you. The exhibition is in August, okay, but you have to sign up now. Registration is open, so you can get us throughout the any of the programs on Today Ghana News TV. We're on Facebook. You can add us. And TikTok, Time with Frances is there, so you can also reach out. We have our email address as well. You can reach out to us and send us an email. The phone number will be on all the flyers on all our social media network as well. So just watch out on the spaces, okay? All the social media platform spaces. You will see it and you just sign up. We can't wait to have you guys here. Let's all come together and make Africa proud, Mama Africa. We're all one. Okay, so if you're an exhibitor, you're dealing with anything African that you want to showcase, sign up for this exhibition. All right, so with that, I said a very good night from here, wherever you're watching this afternoon, this morning. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. We're live every Friday now, so don't forget to tune in, okay? I'm your girl, I'm your host. My name is Frances Ja. Good evening.
Who the hell is this? I miss you. Why? Why is your ex calling you? See, I'm done with this.